Hello, my friends. This is Mama Africa More Fire. That's my name, Mama Africa More Fire. I have come online really to say some issues that I've been seeing, especially these things that are happening in America, that the police keep on killing African Americans all the time. You hear a police have shot a black person. For how long will this continue? And lately, this guy who they just suffocate him to death, I can say. Now finally the whole world has come up to fight for him. I thank those who are genuine. But in that fight, I'm seeing also something very funny, because still, the killing is still continuing in the streets. It is still continuing in the streets. So I've been watching this game about life, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Countries are protesting. So many people are against it. But there's something that is hidden inside this Black Lives Matter, which I'm seeing. I don't know whether you people are seeing it, but I believe some will see it. This fight really is not for Black Lives Matter. They are using it as a camouflage to fight Trump. That is what I just got in my mind. Click like this. It just came like this. They are fighting Trump instead of fighting for the justice of this man that died and many who have died before. When other presidents were on, how many killings were not happening? Even when Obama was at the power, how many people died? How many blacks hasn't white people killed? Whether a police or a civilian person that have killed a black, it's the same life. Police are there to protect us, yes, but they are not different from any ordinary person who is a killer. So what is the big problem now? We are fighting for justice. That is what we are looking for. But we are not using it as a camouflage to throw Trump away. Trump is there because he's there to do his part of what he has to do before he leaves power. At least with all the bad he's doing, he's wakening us up. He's making our eyes to be open to understand really. How many countries hasn't America been playing a God over? Yeah, America is God all over countries. Who has ever said so? But that's how they behave. See how much Africa has been suffering. As soon as Africa have a headache small, they are calling America. If you have problem with your leg, you are calling Africa, like you are calling America. I'm sorry to say, I just mess up a little bit by I'm so agitated. If Africa has a problem a little bit, they are calling America. Come and help us, like we are small babies that are still drinking milk. We are not drinking any milk. We need solid food to eat. We have our minds, we can think correctly. Why should it always be like this? When Africa has a problem, they have to call America. If we have problem with our president, they are calling Africa. How many African presidents have not been detained somewhere now? You think any white man who has a problem in Africa, their country will leave that white man to suffer in Africa? They will be calling them home. There will be a big negotiation between countries. Between countries, negotiation. They will tell you, bring our own people. We will jail them in our own country. But we don't want them to be jailed in Africa. How come now every African president that has a problem has to be taken to the Hague and he will be sentenced somewhere for years? He will be sitting in a foreign country. It's better for him to live in his own country. Put him in fact, they will be suffering more in Africa if we jail them there. Because European jail is not a jail. I've never been there. But I know that everything is nice. You cannot compare it with African jails where people are living like animals. Are you getting what I'm saying? But they will take our people, they go and jail them. They will remove our good presidents. They call them dictators. How many people are dying in Africa? Can we compare it with how many people are being shot in America? Everywhere? No, we cannot do that. But still, we play a blind eye to our own problems. Who said we Africans cannot take care of our own country? We ourselves help to destroy our countries, and then we run and hide ourselves in America and pretend we are African Americans. Since when? Because we got a paper? It's just a mere paper. Deep in your heart, you know you are not an American. You can even never be like them, because there is a big gap in our culture and European cultures. We cannot kill our cultures because we happen to come to this land. Lands have been made before we were born. Before human being appear on the land, land has been before any human being was born. And then we were separated, like these people live in this area. Another set of people live in their various places. But no land really belongs to us because we never created this land that we are living in. We have to be giving glory to God. Let us give glory to God who gave us the land to live in. All God wants us to do is to live together in peace. And let us respect one another, that some are black, some are white, some are green, some are yellow, some are this. But still, let us live in peace. For how long we will be fighting in this world? That is my big question. Big question. How long will we be fighting on this earth? Only because of the sake of money. Money problem is bringing chaos in these countries. Big problem, focusing on the money, Where are we going to go with the money? Money is to solve our small problems. No matter how rich ever you are, there is someone who is richer than you. No matter how poor you are, there is someone who is more poorer than you. No matter how educated you are, there are people who are more educated than you are. No matter how uneducated you are, there are always people who can be lower than you. That is how we happen to find life to be. But yet we have to give in everyone their own respect. If we love ourselves, we will be able to love other people. We can't do anything about colors. There is no shop where you will go and say, I want to become black now, so sell me this color so I can go and color myself to become black. Or I want to become white. Let me go and buy that color and make myself white. It does not work like that. My dear sisters and brothers, please let us respect for who we are. Sometimes our behavior brings a lot of havoc for us. I'm telling you, starting it from the hair, starting it from our color. Most of us, we are refusing from who we are. We go and buy so much cream to rub ourselves so that we will become white. How can you, in your family, African family, you are the only one that is a white lady, Oyubo, or a white man? Because men also are using this cream to make themselves a little bit whiter, so that white people, they cannot love us. They would rather have less respect for us than loving us, because with all their knowledge, I've never seen them make a black product and putting it on TV like an advertisement and said, oh, we white people, let us be using this cream so that we will become very dark. No, they use machines instead. And the sun. And they go and take sun bath until all their bodies are like they have just fried them from the sun. At least they respect their color. They like to be brown, but they cannot force it in that way that they will become sick like us who are buying cream every time. And you see everywhere now will be white. But when it comes to the fingers like this, it will be giving black marks like that. And I wonder, the face is very bright, but the hands and everything is so black. What are we going to say? We are insulting ourselves among the white community. Really. And we still want them to respect us and said, oh, Black Lives Matter. I don't think Black Lives Matter. If we remove our black color, I don't think we can start even and lift African flag and say Black Lives Matter. Only those who have little sense that they cannot destroy their skin for something else. Let us take a shower. We take a shower, we put cream as we know. Some of us can take shower 3 times a day, some twice a day. It's enough. Let us keep us neat. That's enough. And let us love one another. Let us try and keep Africa going. Let us stop this tribalism fighting. That is what is bringing us down. We don't have big major problem. It's only the tribalism problem that we have in Africa, that we think this tribe is not good, this one is not that, this one is this and this one is this and that. And we help kill our presidents every time. We cannot vote them out. We prefer killing them. Why? Are we the one that gave them life for us to take life away from them? We plot every time behind somebody. Remove our president every time. Remove this one. Bring another one. That one is also not good. Bring another one. This one also is not good. And most of us are here in Europe. We see how Europe is working. Can't we try and learn something from the Europeans? Little bit. So that we will become also, live at least a good life. How many Europeans kill their president for fun? No. They don't do that often. Somebody will just come and shoot you a gun and that's it. But Africa, they will have to involve a lot of soldiers. Involve a lot of killing. Innocent people will be dying for nothing because you want to remove one president. And then we are talking about Black Lives Matter. Come on, my friends. Look, we have to understand the truth. The Bible said, let us understand the truth so that the truth will set us free. We have to hear the sharp words. We have to hear it raw. This is why I'm coming online to try and say something, because it's too much. These few days, a man called Alexander Bad, I think, he said, let Africans try and take care of themselves and come out from living a social help. I mean, why should he say such a funny thing? It's not only Africans that are living on the social. The Swedish people too are doing it. Arabs are doing it. African Somalians are doing it too. Why he never mentioned them? Is he afraid? So he took us because we are so easy. Yeah, we are the most people who they hate. So he's making it like that, let Africans begin to learn to take care of themselves, not to live on social. Well, I don't blame him, because we are the one that gave him the chance to say so. But from me, I forgive him. And I really want to plead mercy from Teve Führer, because I heard Teve Führer say they don't want to work with him anymore. You can forgive Alexandra Bad. What I want Alexandra to do is let him go and buy a lot of roses and put it in the middle of Stockholm and stand there and ask Africans to forgive him for the wrong word he has spoken. But anyhow, that wrong word is helping us to wake ourselves up, because we are sleeping. Africans are sleeping. We have to wake up from our slumbers. Everyone who is in Europe, please, I'm begging you people, walk like a horse. Go to work, come back. Live in peace. Don't have any problem with white man or white woman or whosoever. Go to work, come back, eat your nice food, take your shower, eat your nice food, be with your family, have so much love in your family, with your children. Teach them our cultures. Now and then take them to Africa. Let them see Africa a bit and come back again so that we will not lose our culture. We are a happy people. All this that is happening with our presidents and so on is only the greed. And let us try to have justice for Africa and Africans, because there is no justice. Nothing is working. Justice is not working. Nepotism is so much. Corruption is so much. Everyone is running to Europe. See how many of our people died in the sea, running from Africa to come to Europe. To do what? You have more work to do in Europe here than what we have in Africa to do. But we don't have good leadership. Even those who are behind the presidents, they are the most dangerous people, I'm telling you. Because at least the president, he's the only one. There are no two presidents in a country, always one president. But those who are supposed to give him good sense, they are the ones that are, I call them vultures. Sorry to say, but I call those people vultures. Because everyone is trying to come closer to the president so that they will fill their pockets. After having filled their pockets now, they are trying now to plan, how are we going to remove this president and bring somebody so that we can also fill our pockets. After having filled their pockets, they take the money and go and hide it in Europe. Can you imagine? I've never seen any of those who steal money. They go and put it in their neighbor countries. No, they send it to Europe to show you how stupid they are. Sorry for using these words, but I'm becoming agitated. To show you how vain they are in their brains. You steal your money in Africa, you take it and go and hide it in Europe. Then when the Europeans know that you have stolen so much money, they seize it too. What can you do? They seize your money. So what is going to happen with that money that they seize? I don't know. What is going to happen with that money? It's better you left it in your country so that you can use that money and fix roads that are not good, build hospitals that are not good. Every time an African person is sick, they are rushing him to Europe, paying flight, paying accommodation, paying hospital bills. Why can't we be cured in Africa? What's wrong with Africa? We have the best weather. The sun is shining every day. Every day the sun is shining, every day. And then you have the rain is falling to water our crops. But no, we still think Africa is not good. I feel sorry for lives that we have lost in the sea. Young people entering dangerous boats to come to Europe. When they now come to Europe, Europe also will become another thing. People are spitting on us. This coronavirus that we are in. You know how many people, white people are running away from me as soon as they come in contact with me like this. They are running for their lives. And I say, oh, Father, I feel so sorry for them. Yes, because they think all Africans are coronavirus carrier. You see what I'm saying? You see the trouble we are in? Because of our color, they think we are sickness carriers. In the train, I feel the same thing. In the bus, I feel the same thing. If I'm sitting at a place, even without coronavirus time, when I sit in the train, I will sit until I reach where I'm going to stay, because no white will come and sit by my side. And what do you think I feel? I didn't come to this place because I have a problem in my country or because my country is not good. No, I came here because I have relationship with this country. I have kids here. I have grandchildren here. So I came to be with them, to work, to pay tax and so on. I behave very, very well in the society. So popular. Everywhere they see me, oh, Mama Africa. Yes, Mama Africa. More fire. That's why I'm coming to YouTube now to try and say, please, my friends, let us behave well. Let us teach our children our ways. Let us keep this respect going. Let us keep this respect going. Let us keep this love going. Let us help those who are going to be leaders in our country to think right. We have to talk. If we don't talk, we can never change anything. We are not here to insult anybody, but let us speak the truth and let the truth set people free. Let us stop fighting. Tribalism, let us remove it from Africa so that we will go forward. Africa is a good nation. We can fix it. If the Europeans can fix it in Europe, why can't we fix it? Why must we be small babies on white people's hands? Like every time, help me, help me. Every time, help me, help me. No. Heaven help those who help themselves. Let us help ourselves. We have gotten knowledge now. How many people never came to Europe to educate themselves? Now, after having educated, you get your PhD. I don't know what they call it. Call it whatsoever, PhD. You go back to Africa to become a zero again. Why? That which you have learned, can't you put it into work? Oh, thank you, listeners. I'm sorry if I have made you people sad or whatsoever. It's not the meaning. It's not the meaning that you should be feeling sad. I want you to wake up. Let us see what we are going to do to develop our country, to love one another. Let us love all color people. Let us love all colored people. It's not our problem that they are what they are. It's God who made us to look different so that everything will go well. If I look like you, will there be any fun? No, there will be no fun at all because you look like me, so there is not going to be any fun. If I am as rich as you are, will we ever talk? No. Then everyone will just go past one another. You pass, I pass. Because you are rich, I'm rich. Because you are educated, I'm educated. Who will come down for who? This is why God made us like this. Some will be rich, some will be poor, some will be educated, some will not be educated. For us to live a good life. I thank you and I ask for forgiveness of sin if I have ever hurt anybody. Let us keep peace. May God bless us all. I love you guys. This is Mama Africa, more fire. I'm coming more to you people. Ciao, love you. Bye.